Well, good morning, church. I am Jyakuen, and let me thank you and Reverend Pamela for the invitation to speak to you this morning. I'd been thinking, when I thought about talking about resilience, that I needed something grand and big to say about it. And I don't. Right now, for me, it's about finally getting up out of bed when I don't want to, but get up I do, feed the cats, make a cup of tea for myself. It's about showing up for myself sometimes when I don't want to. So nothing grand, just show up. Just show up for yourself. Just show up for someone else, because resilience has to be built. There are many kinds of resilience. Fall down 6, get up 7. We've all seen babies on their way to being toddlers, starting to get up and then sitting again, getting up, sitting, then finally getting up, walking, stumble stepping, faster and faster. Then sometimes they fall. Sometimes they fall spectacularly. And often that hurts. And someone comes to comfort and pick them up, and a few minutes later, they start again. They get up and they try again. And this happens over and over until they're walking. They didn't give up. Besides being a watchmaker, I also work as a Buddhist chaplain, a hospital chaplain, where I see resilience in many forms. A patient I'd gotten to know from visiting them every so often during the course of their hospital stay says one day to me, "Guess what?" "What?" I ask. They say, "I was able to pee." Wow, that's great. I say, still not getting the full import of this news. Leaning over, they say, no, I was able to get up and walk to the bathroom and walk and go again later. Fall down 7, get up 8. This is a Buddhist saying about continuing on with the ordinary. To fall down, then to get up is life. Fall down 7, get up 8. And maybe that's you being like the children's toy that you push, bounces back up, you push, springs back up time after time. Maybe that's you. Or maybe you are the falling down 7 person who doesn't spring back up quite so quickly. You're down there on the ground, and you know how to fall. And then you remember that you know how to get up. This Buddhist saying, fall down 7, get up 8, is also about not having a good start to the day, learning to walk, bodily functions. All this is ordinary. What's needed is to continue the ordinary in this moment, and this moment, and this moment, in the midst of whatever comes in the process of living. This is the gift of resilience. A friend, a coworker who had Friday off, called me. She'd been planning to retire this year, and she's sitting with her cup of coffee on her day off, watching the markets drop and freaking out. I almost said a Gwendolyn Brooks quote, which I heard. I almost said this to her, and the quote goes like this: "One reason cats are happier than people is that they have no newspapers." Instead, I said to her that we have no control over any of this. And because we cannot acknowledge that, we create suffering for ourselves. What we can do is the ordinary. Get up each and every day and do what we do. Do what we can to sustain ourselves and others. And then, this is really important, get up the next day. And the next, the same. So that when we're called upon to do something, no matter how seemingly small, maybe we can. Understand, we can't do everything by ourselves. We need to show up for others. We need to show up for others in the moment to help build up that resilience that grows into friends, neighbors, movements that, when it's dark, will turn on the light to see and get going. Falling down 7, getting up 8. When I fall down there on the ground, I know how to fall, and I remember how to get up. And as I'm getting up, responding to what's happening in this ordinary human life moment, I look around. I would add, as I get up, as you get up and look around, is there someone to lift up with you? Is there someone helping to lift you up? Interviewed on TV after his marathon 25-hour and 4-minute speech, Senator Cory Booker said something that struck me. He said, "I hope we can all be ignition points for each other. Let's continue the ordinary, the everyday, which is also called living our lives. Let's look for those moments when we can be an ignition point for each other and when called on, when we can join together in community and humanity." I leave you with this quote from the Buddha. "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. No, you can. No, we can.